Welcome back to another episode of Shimpcraft SMP, and right now I'm all alone in the server because it's almost 12 o'clock in the night. In between episodes, I was gathering some resources like spruce logs, some stones, some cobblestone, some doors, some andesite, basically to finish, well, to progress the base. And my plans for today's episode is to clear this whole village apart. Basically, I'm gonna start a time lapse, destroying the whole place. Should be like a second for you guys. For me, will take eternity. And also, in between episodes, I enchanted my pickaxe, two of my pickaxe to basically max, because this Filipino bred some villagers that had these enchantments, so it's very useful for me and of course for him. We should start constructing this village to make this like basically a blank canvas for us to work on. So sit back, relax, grab some food, some snacks, some drinks, and enjoy the music and the time lapse. And just like that, as you can see, we have a flat blank canvas to work with. This opens a lot of opportunities for us. You can build amazing structures, well, except for that. Didn't see that. Well, I'm gonna show you that later. And that house, I want to do some things, of course, to progress the series, and one of those things is to get better tools. As you can see, this sword is, well, not the best, and if I can remember correctly, there's a sharpness 5 trader. Yeah, sharpness 5 trader here, which is fairly cheap, which is I think we can afford because I've branded some emeralds here, but I do not think we have enough levels for it, and I can't because this has Bane of Arthropods. So what I'm gonna do is basically de-enchant that, get some levels back, and enchant it with our desire enchantment. And I think I want to get unbreaking as well. I think sharpness 5 and unbreaking should be enough for now if I have enough money. I do sweep. No, just give it stop. And just like that. Yeah, we have enough levels, so we can do more damages. What I discovered is this little thing is connected to my island. So I'm planning, in the previous episode I was planning to build like a bridge or some sort that's connect our base, his base, to my base, but it looks like I'm just gonna terraform this, like make this pretty to look at, and then connect that to his space, or maybe to this bridge, and cut off that and maybe connected that to his bridge. Remember the base we saw on the horizon over there. I'm curious if there's been anything new around there because we don't know who the owner of that particular set of land is. Well, our neighbor is our neighbor. While no one's online, I'm gonna like explore, you know. So I'm curious. Maybe there's a name, maybe there's a sign somewhere that says property of this. Oh, there's a sign. Felix Land. PewDiePie, are you here? Felix Land. This looks like they're going for like the medieval approach, just like me. Nothing interesting going on. There's a dark oak tree right there. I think that's a tree farm. I think this is a separate base because there's another bed right there in the chest and the crafting table. Or maybe it's just like a point of respawn. But somebody's claiming this land, so this land of ours is quite gonna be populated by the end of the season. I just heard from one of the admins that the end is still locked. We cannot go into the end and fight the Ender Dragon. I think that's like an event or something in the server. You'll just have to wait. As much as I want to kill the dragon and find me an elytra because that will be a life-saving thing to do, I can't. Like, we can gather blaze rods, all the blaze rods, all the eyes of Ender. We can't. We're gonna get banned if we go to the end, like literally. And we cannot do farms just yet, like big 1 millisecond 1 tick farms, because that will lag out the server. And the server is fresh, it's new. I think it's a week old. I think as time goes on, server will get, you know, polish enough. So let me work on my house and give you guys a time lapse of me building this house. Like I said before, grab some food, grab some popcorn, and enjoy the music. So that's it for the time lapse. I know it's a lengthy time lapse, and we did this. Oh, let me get this. So we got the side of the house finished. Well, mocked up, not actually finished. And we got this side on, which is starting to come along nicely. What I want to do next is build me a wheat farm, not for food purposes, but for aesthetic purposes. As you can because if you can imagine, like, because my theme will be like medieval, so I want to build like a wheat farm all around here. I'm gonna make this a feature of my base in the future. Right now I don't have any ideas for that. Right now I want to terraform this, and there's gonna be a lot, I mean a lot of time-lapse in this video, so I hope you're enjoying the video as much I'm enjoying making this series. So this is what I'm going for. I put a pathway here so you can walk through the fields of wheat that is connected to the default, like, let's say, stock path of the village. So I integrated some gravel on the side and some stone bricks to make it some variety in the pathway. And right here is gonna be another one going up to the hill, but I haven't done that yet. So what I'm gonna do next is put on, like, basically hold this down, put some water in, all of those stuff, and we'll get to see the final product. So after a few hours of work, this is what I've come up with. We tilted all the land. I have 2 durability left on my hoe. So basically I have 1 seed growing right there slowly. Hopefully we get more. And this is the design for the wall. It's like the pattern on my wall over there. I want to be consistent, looping all the way around here. Of course it's gonna be looping all the way around there eventually, but this is good for now. This is the farm, air quotes farm. Like, it's not gonna be useful to me because we have potatoes as a food source right now. Like, I see there's an opportunity here because when I was creating the design for this farm, I was thinking we can put a windmill around here. The windmill could be right over here or right over there. Well, that's a plan for the future. Eventually, so much more. Eventually, if the farms are enabled on the server, and if you don't know, if you haven't watched episode 1, you should watch it now. I'm determined to work on the base, like get it fulfilled and be done. And also tell me down below what should I do with this arch or this entrance to the cave. I was thinking like an archway going around there. I'm still gonna destroy that floating house. So that's gonna be it for me for episode 2. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know there's a lot of building involved in this video. There's a lot of progress. We built the house. We worked on the house. We worked on the farm. And eventually, maybe work on the windmill. And that's coming maybe in the next episode. I don't know. Tell me your suggestions down below. What should I do with this? Our land, our Chile land. I don't know what to call it, like medieval Chile land, I think. So if you like the video, guys, subscribe, like down below, and of course comment what you think. And that's it for me. Chile. Goodbye.